Yeah, but yeah, I literally, you know how we left and went to the rec room?
Yeah.
And then she fell asleep like right as I was leaving, and then I put on the ocean fucking thing because I was like, oh, she's sleeping, so I put on just the ocean waves.
Oh, dude, you newborn babied her.
And it was an 8-hour video.
And and the video is actually 12 hours.
Oh, is it? I thought
It's a 12-hour video, and so when I came home and she was asleep, I just I paused the video and saw that it was 7.5 hours in, and I was like, oh shit, this bitch didn't sleep.
Yeah.
But you did
I never
text
changed
me.
the channel.
That's why you didn't text me very much. You did text me, so.
I did.
But barely. So you text me in your sleep. In the
between,
moment, so.
Yeah. When I had to wake up to pee.
Yeah. Hey Kenny, it's Kenny. This is entry number 4, and today I have my first guest on the podcast, and it is my lovely girlfriend Tani.
Hi guys, I'm Tani.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now you've introduced yourself. I'm also here with the baby, as always, producing on the side here.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We think we might have dialed in the whole sound thing. The baby's sitting farther away from me, which is like cool. It's like not cramping my space.
Yeah, this is the same corner I'm usually in timeout.
Yeah, but usually you have to face the opposite way. This time you get to look at us. So, but yeah, we got the baby here. We've got the first guest. I thought, why not? It was like a fitting week for you to be a guest on the podcast.
Yeah.
And it's our 1-year anniversary. And so Valentine's Day and anniversary very close together.
Very stressful for you.
It must be a family tradition because my parents' anniversary is Valentine's Day.
That's cute.
And they celebrated their 30th anniversary. So congratulations. You hear it first on the podcast because I didn't text them or call them or anything. So kind of just realizing that right now.
Let's call him right now.
I should because I think one of the last interactions I had with them is me just posting a clip from this podcast talking about how they got my brother a PS5 for Christmas. And so I should just make this into...
This is why he gets better gifts, dude.
Yeah, because I bet you if I go back, like him... Well, not him, but I bet you his wife congratulated them.
Oh, yeah. They sent a text at midnight.
They probably got a card.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We all show our love in different ways. And, yeah.
It's okay. I didn't get my grandparents an anniversary card either, and they've celebrated their 50th. So.
Their 50th anniversary? Wild. But, yeah, we went to Sweetheart Nights at Disneyland. And this is a little behind the scenes. Is me and the baby I recorded totally on my end, on my fault, like a rushed podcast kind of. I didn't fully prepare for the other day. And I actually talked about how it was our 1-year anniversary. And I talked about the Sweethearts Night, and it's really funny, I guess, how my brain works, because when I talked about it on my own, I left out a complete part that as soon as I saw that that was in the thing, I was like, oh yeah, we should talk about that with Tani. And I remembered, and it's the part about how, I mean, this is like we're going to start with the end of the night, spoiler, like Pulp Fiction style, is we almost like I was dying at the end of the night. Like my back was like out. And my
Very
lower
grumpy.
back, and I could barely like get through getting basically the last hour of being there and then getting home.
Yeah, that's always so ironic. It's the happiest place on earth, and you rarely ever leave that way.
And so I just think it's funny because I told the whole story of like, oh yeah, we went and did this thing, and I just didn't even mention that part. But then when I knew you were here, and I was like, oh, what's she gonna mention from this? What's she gonna want to talk about? Like, oh no. My back went out. I did mention though that she got mad at me for not stopping to get this like garlic thing.
Yeah, and then it wasn't there when we went back for it. It looked so good. Oh my God, I can't even describe how good it looked. And he was like, no, we have to keep going. And I was like, let's just stop right here. Who cares?
Are you guys like a sweets or a savory couple?
Well, I like both, but definitely I'm a sweets person.
Yeah, I'm a savory for sure. I don't usually eat sweets at all for the most part.
I changed that.
And now, yeah, she has changed that to where I'm always eating sweets. For instance, we're having tea and cookies, And where it's not like fucking, she's like the British people had it right, tea and cookies, yeah. And and then I was like, yeah, but it's not even that kind of. I was like, it's not even that kind of cookie, is it? And then what did you say?
I said, I've been there, and no, you're right. It's not that kind of cookie,
Yeah,
but it's still good cookies.
You led with, I've been there personally.
Yeah, I was making a joke. I was gonna
Yeah.
like make you think I was gonna say, no, you're wrong.
Oh no, I know what you were doing. That's was me making a joke on the podcast. So now look who's doing what to who now. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
You.
guys,
Egg
You.
on your face.
Nah, dude, egg on my face. I never get egg on my face. It's egg on your face. Or no egg at all. But yeah, we took a bunch of pictures with these little like fucking gay backdrops, but like it's like cute for if couples do it, but it's gay if
But the other picture ops we didn't do at all
I
because
like
it
it
was
too
with
much.
the princes and princesses.
yeah. So we didn't do like the gayest one.
Yeah, we didn't do the gayest pictures, but we did do some of the gay pictures. Because that's basically what the night was about, right? Like all of those picture ups plus the rides that were there usually. But
Yeah.
the only thing special about the night really was like the
Let's talk about rides. Let's talk.
yeah. So I've heard about this.
Yeah. Let's talk about rides.
So Tony, you've
Oh.
been to Disneyland a lot, right?
No, I haven't been to Disneyland a lot.
It's not that she's been to Disneyland a lot. It's that she
I went right before the pandemic twice.
and I asked her like shortly after meeting her if she'd want to like go to Disneyland, like if she'd be interested in like if I like took her to Disneyland, and she said I feel like I really got everything that I wanted out of it, and I did everything because I had these like multi-day tickets. Then Sweetheart Nights comes about, and we're gonna go to that. And I find out throughout the whole night that she's never been on she's been on like 2 rides at Disneyland. She did the whole thing and didn't go on any of the rides at Disneyland. She went on to the ones at California Adventure which somehow I don't know why that's what her like rebuttal to this usually is. But what? How did you not go on the rides? And you're like, I did it all.
The rides at Disneyland suck.
What are you talking about? They're beautiful. Those are the best rides on the planet.
No, they're not.
Yes,
The
they
teacups are awesome. I like the teacups.
Those rides are all cool, safe. I know I'm not going to die from any of
Exactly.
them.
I want to think I'm going to die.
So if you don't think you're going to die, you just won't go on it?
It's not that I won't go on it. It's just like I do other things.
She's never been on Indiana Jones, dude.
No.
Wow.
Never been on Indiana Jones. Never. Have you been on the Jungle Cruise?
Have you been on Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm?
Fuck no, dude.
Yep.
I value
Yeah.
my life.
Like
I don't know what's going to happen. I'll be right here where I'm not going fucking accelerated, like and twisting and turning at the same time. That shit looks like it's going to just shoot right off.
exactly.
I'm
fun.
not a roller coaster person, which makes sense. That's like common
Yeah,
sense.
and
Is there like
exactly.
a route to this? Like, have you ever been on a roller coaster?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it all started when it was like this like fucking fair in Texas or some shit and we went and there was a pirate ship and then my dad and I think it was my dad and my sister were like, let's go on this, and I was like, no, I don't really want to go on that, and they're like, no, dude, it's almost like a kid ride, it doesn't do anything. And then that shit goes back and forth, and as it's going, my sister says that it's going to go upside down. And so I get really scared because it just keeps going, and I thought it was going to go in a complete circle, and I hated it, and I just didn't like it, dude. I didn't like getting like straight up and down, like because you get to that point where you're like here, like straight up and down. It was terrible. It was the worst feeling. And ever since
My
then,
first roller coaster experience, someone lied to me and said it doesn't go upside down. And then it went upside down, and I got over it, and I love roller coasters now.
yeah, so the same thing happened to both of us. We were both lied to, and we took it in different directions.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I don't know. I don't need to be stressed.
It's not stressful.
Yeah, it's 100% stressful. I don't like it.
All the Disneyland rides are simulators. It's like VR.
Perfect.
It's not real.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
perfect.
I'm like not that interested.
Yeah, like Universal, like same type of thing. That's great.
Nope.
You don't have to do anything. You're just in a little robot.
And Disneyland's tough because you really do have to go there and like really pick what you do. Like even if you're there the whole day, there's
Yeah,
just
but
not enough time.
what do you want to do? She wants to see the characters
Yeah.
and take pictures with them.
Well, what characters did you guys like choose? Like, what were the guys that made?
Well,
the
when
cut?
I was there, the 2 days that I went, all the characters, I got like all the characters, like all of the I did like 20 pictures with characters. But that's just me being gay when I was there by myself.
When we went, we took even gayer pictures than just taking with the characters, which was like
They were themed backdrops from like the movies, like Lady and the Tramp. So there was like an Italian dinner set up.
and then there was
The castle.
the Little Mermaid.
Oh
So
yeah, the
there was-
little rowboat.
It made it look like we were in the rowboat and we were like holding hands.
And
like
the
this.
fish were like around us.
And then there was one where it made it look like we were in the pumpkin or something. The pumpkin chariot. That was not a chariot. Is it a chariot?
No, the
Carriage.
yeah.
What's a chariot? A chariot's the one that has no back, right? That's what makes it a chariot. You could make it a pumpkin chariot. That would work. Let's do our fucking segment of the week here. Not segment of the week, but sexual misconduct.
Chariots, guys. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, sexual misconduct of the week. I picked two of them. One of them because it's well, I hate to say it's funny, but Alejandro Ramirez is currently under investigation by the U.S. Chess and St. Louis Chess Club for sexual misconduct in a tweet Wednesday. The 42-year-old two-time. Oh, it was the tweeter was a 40-year-old. Okay, I read that wrong. The dude is a 34-year-old Costa Rican American grandmaster, coach, and commentator. Dude, if dorks are out committing sexual misconduct like this, women have no chance.
Yeah, we only gotta say this once. Protect your queen.
Oh my god.
No, that's probably why that's why he's like, I fuck with chess because it's all about the king. We throw the queen under the bus. But I just think it was wild that this dude's like accused of a bunch of sexual misconduct.
Just because he's a dork? That's
just
your whole story.
Yeah, my whole line of thinking is I think a lot of times like that's what dorks' whole like game plan with women are. It's like, nah, girl, I won't treat you like that. I don't treat women badly because like I'm a dork, and I'm a nerd, and I just want to like have a woman to love. And this dude's like, nah, dog, I'm gonna put my chess pieces in your pussy.
As it would turn out, the problem is just men.
Yeah, it's like no matter what the like no matter it, like there's a comic who's into like Yu-Gi-Oh, like a chick that does Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, right.
You know like who it is. I haven't like seen her like in years around here, but she's still out doing her thing, and she like even in that like she posts like little things here and there that you see, and even in that there's like super creepers and stuff like that. It's just weird. It's just funny.
There's super creeps everywhere. If you think otherwise, you're crazy, and obviously a man because you don't have to deal with it.
Well, no, I did not think there was. Oh God. Oh. Maybe it was a mistake having a guest. I don't know. We'll see. There's still time. We could maybe edit we can edit. We could like do some. The baby does some editing work. Do you think you could like put a man's like make it so she's a man?
Oh yeah. Hold on, snap real quick. Boom, Tawny, you got a goatee right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, that was my whole story on that one. I don't even know the stuff that I probably should have read the article more before, but I just immediately thought it was funny, to be honest with you. And
Did you guys ever watch The Queen's Gambit?
no, but this guy did. The other sexual misconduct I want to go over is Harvey Weinstein was given he's 71 and he was given an additional 20 years on his like already like 20-year sentence.
Wow.
For more like rape and stuff, which I think is wild. He's gonna like, if he would have made it to 90, he would have gotten out, but now he has to make it to like 110. So.
Well, I think even if he were to make it to 90, doesn't he still have to like apply for the parole and all of that and like be approved?
Oh,
yeah. It's not like he would be. It wouldn't. He wouldn't have been immediately granted even if he made it.
Well, no,
to
you
90.
don't make parole. Means if you get out early. What was he? Was he doing like 20 to life?
I don't know.
I mean, technically with his age, wild, just wild. I didn't know you during the Harvey Weinstein thing. Were you like super, like, Me Too'd out and shit? Like, not that that's a bad thing. I'm literally just asking.
Not really. I mean, like.
Hell yeah, dude. She's one of us, bro.
I don't like jumping on bandwagons. I mean, like, we all have our stories. I think I didn't really feel like there was, I don't know.
Nope. But you heard it here on the Hey Kenny, It's Kenny podcast. Believe all men. That's straight from Tawny's mouth. Believe all men.
That's not even what I said at all.
That's basically what you said, and I'm gonna stand by that. And I'm pretty stoked.
That's not even what I said.
No, I know you. I know that's not what you said, because I'm a man, and so I have a big brain, and I can compute that.
It's tough because there's liars and there's always gonna be people who exploit an issue. So
Yeah, I think overall, I think it's easy, like overall the consequences of the whole thing have been devastating to the man community, and we have got to get the reins back on
dramatic.
this. There are going to be, unfortunately, some of these instances that happen. I don't want them to, but it's gonna happen, and but men should still be able to be the boys, dude.
It's funny because I don't feel like women can even really like flip the table like that. Like when women,
because you can't lift the fucking table, dude.
I like how I was reading that article and the judge just seemed like so over the story. Like the attorneys for Harvey were trying to make a statement, and they're like, I don't want to hear it, man.
That's awesome. I'm sorry, you flipping the table? See? Small brain woman forgets.
Oh,
dude.
wow.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally.
That's
kidding.
you. You take like an hour to get from A to Z.
Hey, whoa, dude. Why are we attacking each other personally? Like, I'm being nothing but respectful and nice to you. And you don't need to attack me on my own podcast. We'll talk about this after the podcast. Okay? We're going to have a serious conversation about how you've been on the podcast now. And I didn't want to have to do that.
I like for Kenny, this is like his. I took it at Disneyland.
Right? The only place we've really been.
What? What? All right.
This is tough because, like, where did you guys meet? You guys met at work, right?
At the rec room.
At your show.
Yeah, she nice bits. She yelled out.
I didn't yell out anything.
Yeah, you did. Why are you trying to lie
You know
now?
what? We've told an iteration of this story before, so I'd love to hear. Like, Tawny, what's the story of you meeting Kenny?
Exactly what I say it is.
Okay, so you were at the show.
Yeah. And he's
Did you
up
come by yourself?
No, I was with my friend Justin.
Okay.
I was with my friend
Shout
Justin.
out Justin.
Yeah. He was doing his bit upstage about being on Hinge, and I was like, oh, I turned to my friend Justin. I'm like, I'm on Hinge. How come I haven't seen it? I'd like to see him on Hinge. Like, I'd swipe on him. And he heard it. Because it is a small room, and he's always saying that, yelling at the crowd, saying, shut up. And, of course, I was talking.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Like the
Nothing.
The show
He
ends?
heard me say that, and then, like, continued to do nothing, and then saw me after the show, said
Hold on,
nothing.
So, like, in an ideal world, he, like, stops the show. Comes straight to your table and was like, what you said?
Okay, I mean, no, that's true. That's dramatic.
Hell
but
yeah, dude. Are you saying I was right?
No, you'll never be right.
Oh man, that seems scary. All right, and then
I'm just kidding.
what's the rest of the story? What's the rest of the story?
Yeah, so how do you guys, like, actually, what's the first
I
talk?
followed him, and then he DM'd me
Ooh, nice.
after.
Yeah, because I knew exactly. Like I saw, she followed me. I was like, I knew exactly who it was, and I was like, okay, cool. And so I just I DM'd her.
Just a happy face with the sunglasses. That was all he DM'd me.
Yeah, because I was like, because I was basically saying, as to
I heard
say, yeah, hey bitch, I heard you. And then I've been annoyed ever since.
How do you respond to in case any of our listeners get the DM with the sunglasses?
I don't even remember. I just remember I told him this. We were talking about this the other day. I remember him calling or wanting to talk to me on the phone and calling me. And
Oh,
being,
wow.
I know, and I was like, this is weird. Why do you want to call me?
What's so bad about calling? What's wrong with calls?
I don't know. People don't do that.
Well, no, you got to talk, man. You can't just text.
Are you like you wanted to know what her voice sounded like, right?
Well, no, I mean, I had heard. Oh, yeah, I guess, but I don't know. Like,
We talked a little bit after the show.
Did we?
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what it was just like, hey, good show, or what was it?
Yeah, I mean, like you just basically said thanks for coming out. If you guys want to come out again,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was what I was trying to see because I don't know why she was with a dude.
Yeah, that's his whole thing is like, oh, I didn't say anything to you because even though you said that you're with a dude. I'm like, what kind of awful person says that when they're like on a date?
Well, I get that, but it was still the dude. Like if he was a cool friend, and he also wasn't like a dude that's trying to like hook up with her or something, right? Even if they're not on a date, maybe he like was like, I hope this could turn into a date. And then he would like leave, like not like leave forever, but like, oh, I'm gonna excuse myself. And then I would have been like, oh, I heard what you said, bitch. Like, what's up? And instead, he was like there then, and then when they were walking out, he was like, there was them walking out together. So I'm not gonna run over and be like, hey.
I feel like we gotta get Justin on the phone, and then we're gonna get the whole three sides of this story.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on the phone, and then he's gonna be in a mask, and it's just gonna be like.
Don't make fun.
Oh, so Justin was wearing a mask. I remember this
dude.
guy now.
Yeah. I remember first seeing her walk in, and being like thinking they were on like a first date, like a hinge date, and I was like, oh, this hot chick's here with a dork and a mask. And I showed them to their table and stuff. I didn't know. Like, he's a cool guy. Like, I like him now. But that's just what. Of course, that's what I was.
Yeah, first impression.
He was wearing a mask when no one else was, and it's like, dude, I went to school in, the early 2000s. We bully dorks. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna not fucking bully a dork, dude. No, at that time I was.
And can we clarify, Justin, not a chess player? Am I right?
Hell yeah, dude. All right.
That was funny.
We have to go through these two stories that I actually prepared for today. One is because I was asked on Facebook when I had posted to do this podcast, I was asked about the train derailment. And again, we did like a throwaway episode where I did no research on it. I just did my I've read 5 headlines about it and put my own story together. And then I just read a article that I'd sent you guys that the story is fucking wild. Like the real story.
We're talking about East Palestine, right?
Yeah, number one, great name for this to happen to. I feel like that already is like some type of like political like dog whistle or something. Like they're like, well, that happened in East Palestine, so people could like palpitate it more. They're like, I don't mind when bad things happen to Palestine. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you're like, oh wait, that's Ohio.
Yeah, you're like, OH. But a train derailed. Then 3 days later, they decided the right way to move forward with the cleanup was to have controlled explosions of the cars that had that vinyl chloride or some shit. I don't know if that's the exact name of it, but some chemical vinyl chloride, I believe. And then animals started dying. They had evacuated people, let them back in. People are back, and they're having like rashes, eye infections, strep throat, like all kinds of shit. One dude sounds like Mickey Mouse. That's the best side effect. And if that was the only side effect, that would be kind of cool. If that was, I wouldn't mind. Like I'd hang out at home when they did the evacuation order. If my only sound effect was I was going to sound like Mickey Mouse. The only side effect was that I was going to sound like Mickey Mouse.
I wonder if that shit's permanent. Like if he's gonna sound like Mickey Mouse his whole life. That's
Wow, yeah.
Imagine him like, after that trying to discipline his kids. Like, come here, Tyler.
yeah, he'd get so sick of that real quick.
You're grounded, mister.
What if
No ice cream
the
for
side
you.
effects turned you like you lost a finger and then like your hand started swelling?
So you only have the 4? Does he have 4 or 3? Yeah, 4. Ninja Turtles have 3. Mickey Mouse has 4. But it's just it's wild, and it's they offered them $1,000 checks if they signed something saying they would never ask for more money.
I wonder how many people actually took that.
The article made it sound like it wasn't a lot of people, but that's just a crazy thing. What would you like? My thing I was saying before the podcast when we were talking about it is like, would you? I mean, I guess I would have to ask you because it would involve you, but I would just want to leave.
Yeah.
Like,
why would you stay there?
Literally, like if you have, I don't care if you have to like start it. If I gotta like be like my new life is, I came to whatever. If I want to go to a state close by, or like I'm like I came to California and I work at McDonald's now.
There's no way you'd stay there.
My way up. Like
we were saying, you like that area is gonna deal with repercussions from that like for generations.
Yeah, it's.
Okay. So these are the states surrounding Ohio. You got Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, or Michigan. Which one you guys picking?
Fuck, dude. I don't know. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, as much as I'm like, fuck, all those states sound like terrible to live in, I bet you if you live in them, they're fine. They're not that bad at all. And it's just like, you're just a human.
Why are those our only options?
Those are the closest states. That's fair, though. That's fair. Well, you can just move to California.
I
Or you
know.
can move somewhere nice.
Man, but
I don't know about any of
but
that.
at the same time,
Pennsylvania, I guess, just because you're getting closer to like New York and.
there's no way I could move to West Virginia because everyone would be tired of me being like, West Virginia. That's all I know. I don't even know the rest of the song.
Couple of mountain mamas.
Yeah.
Couple of mountain mamas hitting West Virginia.
So West Virginia is definitely out of the question. Kentucky sounds like I would be killed there as a black person, but it's probably fine.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these places I would die because it's going to be winter at some point.
Oh yeah, she's like can't do the cold at all. Yeah, Michigan, I guess, but this is Michigan or Pennsylvania. But these are only solely based on like just stereotypes.
Have you been to Michigan?
I've never been to any of these places.
Oh, I've been to Michigan.
That's why I'm making just assumptive, fucking. Oh, how's Michigan?
It's okay.
Would I like it there?
No.
Damn. Would I like it anywhere?
No.
But dude, yeah, it's wild. They're gonna be dealing with repercussions forever. My only funny takeaway from that was that you could sound like Mickey Mouse. That is kind of funny, guys. So
I would get really sick of you sounding like Mickey Mouse after an hour.
I mean, I'm gonna sound like Mickey Mouse for an hour after this, so you're gonna have a chance to get tired of it anyway. Any other input that you have on this baby?
Yeah, hold on. I lost my little thing real quick. Oh, yeah. So I looked up on TripAdvisor. Like, I wanted to see what exactly we were missing out on now that East Palestine is, like, going through it. And I think that $1,000 might go a little further than we think. Because I'm looking here at the top restaurants in East Palestine. Coming in at number 3 is McDonald's. Best place to eat in East Palestine is a hot dog stand. And
Wait a second.
Yeah, that was devastating.
Wait
But
a second. Hey,
it seems like a lot of toxins were going into East Palestine prior to this train explosion.
yeah,
Oh
they
my
were
God.
seeping in through the food. So the best place to eat in East Palestine is a hot dog stand.
Yes.
These people were all dying anyways. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Final story. I got to read the headline. I got to actually open this one for sure because it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not. Oh, did I?
Oh, hold on. Maybe I can pull it up.
Did I do the wrong? Did I link
Yeah, we
it?
hyperlinked the wrong one.
Fuck, dude. I tried to prepare for this goddamn podcast.
That sounds so you.
Fuck. I didn't. That's why you got to test the
What
hyperlinks.
state was this in? I just needed a reminder.
Fuck. I don't remember. It was at a wharf, I think, though.
Oh, the Cookie Monster in Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I don't. Cookie Monster terrorizing. There we go.
Yes. It's in Santa Cruz.
So there's a dude in a. Okay, this is a good headline too. This isn't the one I saw. Adam Sandler dressed as Cookie Monster is terrorizing Santa Cruz.
Wait a minute. You're saying Billy Madison?
No. No relation. The article does clear that up right away. But a dude named Adam Sandler dresses up in a Cookie Monster costume, and then all that the article that I read was saying over and over is that he's creepy. People are just saying that he's creepy, but then it finally one person is like they say, yeah, you don't really expect the Cookie Monster to run up and say they're gonna kill you and your family. So I guess this guy like runs up and says like shit
Horrific
and
things.
terrorizes people. But however, the way he does it falls under guidelines of free speech. And he like knows those laws and everything.
He
so
walks a fine line.
But threatening death should be a no-go, right?
Yeah, technically it's a threat.
So even the baby agrees. But this dude, I guess he's like a known guy. Like look. This is the Santa Cruz police have a post on Instagram that say Santa Cruz police warn: do not engage man in Cookie Monster costume. And he's known but on that Reddit thread that I would have had if I didn't just fuck up the entire podcast by fucking one link being off. But on the actual Reddit thread, there were people commenting that worked for like the National Park Service saying like this guy's like a national nuisance and just goes around to national park type places and does this shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of him right now. The guy wears a purse around his neck.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got a... Well, where else are you going to keep all your belongings? You can't keep it inside the Cookie Monster costume. It's going to get all moist and humid.
I guess I assume there's just room in the head.
Yeah, but it's not even like a good Cookie Monster costume either. Like it's like
pretty
if
janky looking.
like if this Cookie Monster showed up to like your 3-year-old's birthday party, you'd be fucking pissed.
Oh yeah, you're like, this guy's gonna threaten to kill me. Another strange fact about this man, it's not his first time doing anything like this.
Yeah, he was Evil Elmo in San Francisco, I guess. Evil Elmo sounds like a cool name though. Like evil. Like that doesn't. He shouldn't get that name because it sounds pretty fucking rad.
Yeah, they coined it. I feel like they tried to make the second one not as cool because I'm seeing here that he's being dubbed the Creepy Monster, which is like, okay.
Yeah, that was the writing team went downhill. Wild.
Is he gonna do Big Bird next?
Do Snuffleupagus. Just be depressed. I'm gonna
yeah.
kill you, your family, and then myself. Oh, hi, bird.
I feel like if he takes the mask off, he just really looks like Animal.
I'll kill you. Fucking wild. How was your first podcasting experience, Tony?
Pretty interesting.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Would you want to do it more?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
I think we should start our own podcast. Where we rewatch episodes of South Park. And then we talk about them because we're both huge South Park fans. What do you think? I just came up with that idea right now.
Yeah.
Not like no.
Well, I'm definitely a bigger South Park fan than you, but yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm literally a bigger South Park fan than you, so fuck off. Wild ass. I am the bigger South Park fan, literally and figuratively. But yeah, we're gonna start a podcast.
Hold on. All right. We're going to do on the fly segment, guys. I'm going to Google South Park trivia.
Oh, fuck. She's going to win. She's going to Xavier. God damn it. I'm not going to fucking. We'll see. I might bleep that out, might not. But the baby. The baby just wants to see me lose. That's all.
This is content, baby.
Yeah, that's what you are. That's what you are, the content baby. But
hey, you guys can follow me on Instagram at the content baby.
We should look that up and see if it's available.
Oh wow, name of my production company. Oh, you're so lucky. My internet's messing up right now, man.
Oh fuck yeah!
No.
I live to fight another day.
That's how we're gonna start the first South Park episode, guys. We gotta get the trivia right out the way.
What? Because you want to prove that I'm the bigger fan? Fine.
I'm the bigger fan.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
For sure.
Where does South Park take place?
South Park,
East
Colorado.
Palestine, Ohio. Somewhere in Illinois, Nevada, or Colorado.
Colorado.
Okay, she answered first. Correct. Bonus question. What is the name of the town?
South Park.
Oh, so see, he got you on that one.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Which character has been described by the show's characters as a little Archie Bunker?
A little Archie.
It's Cartman, Kenny, Stan, or Kyle.
That's gotta be Cartman.
Yeah.
Am I right?
You are right.
Yeah. So
That's a weird question.
I'm the bigger. No, oh, that's a weird question. All of a sudden, when
Sure.
I'm wrong. Yeah, we're seeing who the bigger South Park fan is.
What type of animation is used most episodes of South Park?
Computer animation.
All right, that is one of the. Tony, do you got
I wouldn't have known.
Okay, cutout animation, computer animation, Laybation,
Oh,
or
I mean-
rotoscope?
Out of knowing the answer possibilities, I would have known computer animation.
Right.
If I didn't need multiple choice because
Yeah.
I'm a bigger South
Well,
Park
you-
fan.
And
you
this
just
is a
know
bonus
techno-
question just
you
for
know
me. Do you
techno
know what
stuff.
they originally did?
Stop motion animation with paper.
Wow. This is gonna be a good podcast, guys. I'd tune in.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I was set up for success though. You didn't ask any like
Yeah.
fucking
Episode questions
episode
or
questions
like
or anything like that.
anything like
So I was set up for success. But I am the bigger South Park fan. That does it's not the trivia thing. I have a
Okay.
website now. Hey Kenny, it's Kenny.com. Check that out. The podcast is on there. Like live shows are on there. Sign up for my email list so I can come to your city once I get enough people in that city that want to see me. Anything on your end, baby?
Oh yeah. Actually, I just kind of wanted to do a side plug with Kenny. Kenny actually has stickers now.
Oh yeah.
But if you mention this podcast and get a sticker, I'm gonna send something special out with those orders. It's gonna be more stickers, but it's gonna be a different kind.
Yeah, if you go to my Instagram, hey Kenny, it's Kenny on Instagram, you'll see the post with the stickers on it and how to get them to Venmo me with your address, blah blah blah. Do you have any final words, Tanya?
Nope, your stickers are dope.
Hell yeah, those are the final words. Bye.